I can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Whitehall, Pennsylvania with a stop at the Department of Motor Vehicles, where we find our frauditor Jessica. Our frauditor Jessica, imagine that. Well, things don't go so well for her today. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Frauditor Radio, and we are at PennDOT Driver's License Center in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. It's 1 minute above Allentown. You guys saw how my last DMV audit went when they shut the whole place down and the state cops had no idea what was going on. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, the air's on in here. It feels so good. It's hot outside.
Before we get into the video, allow me to introduce Riot Girl, aka Jessica. Jessica's biggest thing in life is to become a frauditor, and she idolizes guys like Direct D, Jailbird Direct D, been in prison for what, 7 years? And Anthony X. These are people that she idolizes, so you know she's headed down the wrong road. Let's continue.
A few minutes later.
No.
Is there anything we can do for you?
No, thank you.
Are you here for licensing or anything?
No, I'm an independent journalist.
Why they're here.
I'm an independent journalist. I'm just getting content
Okay.
for a story.
Would you like me to get you in contact with our press officer? So you can schedule a time to come do some recording?
No.
While we're operating, we ask people not to record to protect people's privacy, as you may
Right.
inadvertently.
I'm not after anyone's personal information.
Okay. Well, we're going to ask you to not record while you're here.
So if you did that, it would be violating my rights.
I'm just asking you to.
Okay.
That's fine. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Now that man was quiet, polite, cordial, all those things, and he asked her nicely. Did she acquiesce? No way, because she doesn't want her rights violated, whatever the hell that means. By the way, I like your new logo there. That's nice. Is that supposed to keep me from taking your video? It'll never work.
A few moments later.
Do you happen to have?
I'm not talking to you.
What?
I'm not talking to you. Walk away.
Why?
Because I'm not dealing with that.
You're what?
What are you here for? What are you trying to do?
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, what are you here for? Here. You can go right down here. They'll answer your questions.
What? I don't
you wanna
need
ask
a
questions? You
ticket.
can go
I
down
just
here.
wanted to ask you if you had a packet of like all the driver's laws.
We don't. I don't have any.
Okay.
We have packets of laws.
It's all in the vehicle code.
Oh,
The
okay.
vehicle code is the part of the Pennsylvania law that has all the driving laws.
So I could just look it up online.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else we can do for you?
No, thanks.
Now most people would be able to take the hint and leave because you're not welcome. Frauditors are a special breed though. She's not going anywhere until she has to. Well, we'll see that in a few minutes. Let's carry on. Well, now after several more minutes pass, the manager decides to shut down services to the public because of this camera roaming around. Let's get to that part, shall we?
5 minutes later.
All these people are refusing service. This is illegal.
So again, we're just going to ask you to stop recording and leave the premises as it's interfering with our operations.
Sir, I'm not interfering with anything. You're
So
closing down. I'm not
Unless you
disrupting
have questions
business. I'm
about licensing,
I'm standing
not
in the
gonna
back.
Have any interactions.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to have any interactions unless you have questions about licensing.
Well, the police are coming, so we'll see what they
Okay,
say.
That's fine.
So I need one more piece of mail from her.
Why are you doing this?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story.
You already got
You want everybody now. Get out so we can.
Nah, they're refusing service, which is illegal.
All right, so you.
They're not allowed to do that. This is Pennsylvania state.
We took off of work today for this reason. Now you're interrupting our son. You can't get
Don't get upset with me. He closed business, ma'am.
Off of work. You made your point.
He's closed. The police are coming. I can't leave.
Now, we've all been at the Department of Motor Vehicles, and we know it's not a fun time. We just have to grit our teeth and bear it. Now, the services are shut down because of this woman with a camera. What would you do? Oh, by the way, she recorded this sign but said it's illegal and has no bearing. I wonder when she gets her check from YouTube if she can afford to buy some software without the watermark on it. What do you think, good people?
Why are they coming?
Because they've been called, yes.
Because of you.
Correct. You know, I'm sorry to all the veterans that died for these rights. I'm sorry that no one knows them.
I think that Jessica here has some big kahunas talking about our revered veterans. Best that you just shut your mouth, sweetheart.
10 minutes later.
If they try to do anything to me, I have my Title 18 USC Section 242 about deprivation of rights under color of law. Thank you guys for telling me about this law. I appreciate it. And hopefully the law holds up, right? Can you guys see this? Pennsylvania Department of Transportation gives notice that the policy of the department to assure full compliance with Title 6 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. You cannot be discriminated against a constitutionally protected activity, and it says it right here.
Yes, indeed. You know I love when Frauditors talk about civil rights. Well, the Civil Rights Act in 1964 originally encompassed race, creed, color, sex, and national origin, and it applied to things that are listed right here on the screen. The right to vote, the right to a fair trial, to government services, to public education, talking about going out and buying a house somewhere, talking about buying a car, talking about getting a job, things like that. And now, later on, it encompassed what? Age, disability, and family status. Right. So, it has nothing to do with you holding a camera at the DMV. You're bloody crazy. Of course, you follow Anthony X and Direct D. That's what's wrong.
Eventually.
I'm not here to instigate. I'm here to educate. But if you violate my rights, I will litigate. Thanks, Craig, for that. CH and Ty audits. He's one of the best. Hi. I'm okay. How are you?
Doing good. So we're gonna have to actually leave one more time, okay?
Okay.
Either that or you're gonna have to stop recording the facility, okay?
Is this under threat of arrest?
We're just simply asking you to leave at this point.
I understand that, but this is a constitutionally protected activity, sir. And you have a thing right on here about how you're not supposed to discriminate against people. And then there's also Title 18 USC Section 242 about the deprivation of rights under color of law. So how do you guys feel about this?
Well, the officer's going to say, here's the deal. You either leave or you're going to take a ride. Now, let's see how many times she says the word, am I under arrest? Because she already said it once. Roll this clip.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Oh, can I get your name and badge numbers?
It's right here.
Remel.
Yep.
And what's your badge, sir?
Can I talk? Okay, they're asking
Can I
you to
please
leave.
have your name and badge number, sir?
It's
Are
right
you
here.
supposed to identify when
Yep,
asked by the...
badge number 81.
Thank
White
you.
Township Police
Could I have your badge number, please?
94, Officer New.
Thank you very much.
So the business management, they don't want you recording in here because you're holding up their business, and they're requesting that you leave.
Sir, I'm not holding up the business. I'm standing back here doing
Per
nothing.
their policy, if you're recording, they can't go about their business because there's protected information with other customers. So here's what can happen. They have asked you several times to leave, now in our presence, okay?
Okay.
If you're refusing to leave, you can be arrested for trespassing,
Right.
okay?
Well, now that seems fairly clear, doesn't it, good people? If you don't leave, you'll be arrested for trespassing. So why does the video continue for another 3.5 minutes?
So all they're doing is asking you to leave the property so they can go about their business.
I just need to get this on film. Could I have your name, sir, too, please? Can you please tell me? I can't see.
No, it's okay, Freddie Finley.
Okay. I just want to make sure because this is totally illegal.
not
And
illegal.
you guys aren't doing what's right either.
Okay, so they've asked you to leave.
I mean, under threat of arrest, of course I'll leave. But you guys are doing something
We're
wrong.
not doing anything wrong. So they've asked you to leave, we're asking you to leave, so you need to leave.
And you're asking me under threat of arrest.
If you don't leave, you will be arrested for trespassing, yes.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes, sir, I understand.
So let's leave.
Under threat of arrest, I will leave. Where's Whitehall PD?
You need to leave the property.
Okay, you can tell me outside. Just so everyone sees, this is Whitehall Police, and they are trespassing me from the PennDOT in Whitehall, PA.
Oh, maybe Direct D or Anthony X will take up a GoFundMe for Jessica so she can hire an attorney, because she really needs one. She's got a good lawsuit here. What do you think, good people?
I'm glad you guys saw that too. Oh, so they're waiting for you to go.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, where's the Whitehall Police Department?
3223 MacArthur Road, Whitehall, PA.
Not down the road.
Well, I imagine Jessica wants to know where the police department is so she can go down there and file some complaints against these officers because they did her wrong. They went against her constitutional right to film at the DMV. Oh, round and round it goes, and where it stops, nobody knows. Well, I tell you, it'll stop soon because people are tired of this nonsense. But if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Jessica. See if you can find a real job. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.